Invite the last speaker, Ms. Sreedevi Ratheesh, Director Paradise Holidays.
I am born at a small village in Mala in the name Tanjara. I have spent my childhood seeing this lady, my grandmother, getting up early morning by 4 o'clock and weaving the coconut leaves, milking the cow, and drying this pepper, cashew nut, and everything, and putting it for selling. Every day she asked me to check the newspaper in which it will be mentioned the rate of pepper today and asked me to let her know. When I say the rate, she says, okay, today it's not a good day to sell it, we'll make it the weekend. You also might have seen such faces in your family who have such a great administrative power. I will introduce to you another person which we see daily in our life, our mother. I think majority of here, ladies sitting here are mothers, or who are not yet married. You are also seeing mother, how she do in daily life. Some basic things that she does every day, if you think it is aligned to our business model. It's not necessary that we go for an MBA degree and study all this and then execute it. So from this, the first point I would discuss is the multitasking. Pratibha ma'am has shown a figure in which a lady with many hands carrying children and doing many works. Same is the situation of many women over here. And I must proudly say that we women as only have that ability to do the multitasking. Then why we are not bringing it forward? Why we are not bringing or doing it in a large scale? The points which I discuss here, you just think about it and just analyze it. This is completely my perspective, okay, which I have analyzed, which I have considered in my day-to-day life. Second point is the managing pressure at home. We know that each day our mothers plans the day, what all things she has to do. But one reason or due to one reason or another, it will not be get executed. So what she does, she not create a mess over there. She will prioritize her work. Some jobs she will assign to the next day. The same when you think about your company. Each day you will get make a list ready. What are things you need to do a day. But due to one reason or another, it will not get done. Hardly one or two jobs only you will be able to complete. But that you schedule it for the next day. So what I want to inform you all is that this is something we do daily. Okay, but still many women are hesitating to come forward. So why it is, how to rectify it, that we will be discussing in our further slides. Third point is the negotiation with our children. We have two kids, one boy and one girl. Each day we need to negotiate with them, right? For the same things, for having the breakfast, okay, for wearing which dress, for everything. The same thing only you are doing in your business. We are negotiating with our client, with our staff. But you know, whenever the kids, if you start shouting at them, they create a mess. So to avoid that, we ourselves take a deep breath and then we go and handle them. Same tactics only you need to use in the business. Next is creative thinking. We know our kids, we can't handle them in the age of 13 in the same way which we used to handle him at the age of 4. We need to change, or we need to come up with new strategies. The same way in business, Our customer is not the same. From the starting, 10 years back, the customer, the way of thinking is not same as the way of thinking now. So change up your strategy according to the need of the customer. Next is the time management. Here comes the importance of prioritizing the work. As I said, all the jobs, depending on the priority, our mother used to finish it up. The same way in our company, whichever has got more priority, you finish it off first so that you get time for everything. One of the major complaints that I used to get from, especially from ladies, is that I'm not getting time. I don't have enough time. Why in our house, our mother, starting from early morning till night, she is working and she has got time for everything. And why we are not getting the time? Here is the importance of managing your time and prioritizing your job. The third point is that staying motivated and motivate others. We know that our mothers, whatever hectic after the hectic day, still she has that beautiful smile at night. Okay, even though we ask her late night to just prepare a cup of coffee, she do it from her. Same way, we need to, as in women entrepreneurs or those who are planning to come in this entrepreneurship field, you should make sure that you should motivate yourself. Nobody will come and motivate you. Or listening to a speech and getting motivated and going and starting a business, this will not continue, or this will break at some point of day. So always remember, all the entrepreneurs should be self-motivated, and we should keep that smile in our face so that our staff, our clients will feel that same energy. And we know that these mothers or grandmothers, my grandmother, this story which I have told you is about 25 years back. And in this age also, we are now gathered here to talk about this woman entrepreneurship. These talents, these things, we have inborn within all women, but we are not using it or we are not bringing it up. So myself, Sreedevi Ratheesh, a warm good morning to all of you. And I take this opportunity to thank KTM to giving this wonderful opportunity. Today I will be sharing you my experience, how I ended up in this entrepreneur journey and what are the hurdles I faced and what helped me to overcome. Being an academic person, I ended up to entrepreneurship almost 11 years back. Being from academic to an entrepreneur, there was a lot of struggle that I need to face, and this can be mental struggle or the struggle that I face to manage everything and everything to put it in order. I would like to share that with you so that it can help at least some of the women entrepreneurs here to build up yourself. I will not say that my journey, you should follow it exactly. It's unique. For each person, it will be different. And I will share my story out of this. If you can get something, I will be happy. So, after my MTech, after marriage, I was working as assistant professor in engineering college. And after marriage, I joined Paradise Holidays. I didn't join Paradise Holidays as a director at once. I started from each department. I set for reservation, I set for accounts. Each department I sat and then studied, and then I ended up as a director of Paradise. So which is very essential, so that you can understand each department, how it operates, what are the struggles that employees are facing, so that you can find out a solution. And this tourism industry, I will rather say, is the only sector where majority of women can come forward without much mind blocks. From starting a homestay, from running a hotel, being a tour operator, these things we do daily. we talk to guests. Okay, we talk to guests, we decorate our house for welcoming guests, we cook. Majority of ladies have passionate for cooking. So if you convert these things to an entrepreneurial skill, that will be creating wonders. So I will discuss four major points which I feel like very important that majority of women are struggling with. The first one is the imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome, we can say another name like fraud syndrome. This is a way of thinking like, who am I to do this? Why should I do this? There are many people who are well established in this field. Then why should I go for it? Okay. So don't think that all these persons, all the successful persons that we see in our daily life, they have become that in that position all in all one night. They have gone through and they have gone through all these hurdles and they have reached that position. So mistakes can happen. Mistakes can happen. So that you should learn from it and then go forward. Second one is the limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs I find is one of the major things that blocks majority of women to come forward. They're thinking that I don't have that ability. I'm not fit for it. Stop thinking. You have that ability which we have seen right now. From the starting onwards, whatever way I am talking, we have that ability within us. Just you need to tune it and you put wings to it and come forward. Next is a scarcity mindset. Scarcity mindset is that if I am planning to start an hotel, I will be having a mindset belief like, why should I start a hotel? There are already many 5-star hotels in Kerala, so why should I start with? What I am going to get out of it? You should not think in that way. See, your business is your baby. It's how you nourish it, how uniquely you make it up, depends on that. So if everybody starts thinking it, there would have been only one tour operator in Kerala, only one hotel, and only one restaurant. This is not the case here. So you don't think that you don't have that ability to put forward. So I request all women to stop thinking. We women think too much and action-wise we do less. But so first of all, you stop thinking and start doing. The last and the foremost point is the fear. Fear of what? Fear of failure might be. Fear of getting judged by other people. Why should you want to fear? Just whenever your mind getting worried about these kind of thoughts, just think, what is the worst thing going to happen if you fail? Whether it's going to affect you, whether it's going to affect your family? No. If the answer is no, then go for it. So one of the some problems that is faced by many women entrepreneurs is one and the foremost thing is the lack of education. We think that if we have passion towards tailoring, okay, I'll start a boutique tomorrow. It will not go, that will not go further. Someday it will break. So you should be well educated with the latest trends, latest technologies that is happening in our industry, in whatever industry you are working in. So if you don't have, you go for training, go for continuous education. This helps you to think openly. Second point will be family responsibility. Being an entrepreneur doesn't mean that you can run out of your basic responsibility. I must say, if you might be a CEO of a company, you might be a managing director. Once you enter your house, you are a wife, you are a mother, you are a daughter-in-law. So you have a basic responsibility towards your family as well. I will not say that you should be there, take care of them every day. No. You should be there for them, whenever they need you. So you cannot run out of your family responsibility. Whenever in my company itself, when we take a one-to-one interaction, majority of ladies used to complain me that my in-laws are not supporting, my husband is not supporting, so I am not able to do the job. So my question is to them is that what are you doing to support them? So they don't have answer. This is a win-win situation. If you support them, definitely they will support you back. So always keep in mind, family is a credential part. You can't run off it. The third point is the absence of the entrepreneurial aptitude. See, all of us after this session, all of us can't be an entrepreneur. There should be a mindset. If you don't have that mindset, better not to get into this field. What is an entrepreneurial mindset? Whatever the product or whatever the industry you are getting into, you should have a passion towards. Whatever situation happens, see, our graph will not be a static one. It will go up and down. That is something natural. In every 8 years, it will go up, reach a point, then it will come down. It should come down. So, in that case, if it comes down, if you want to quit that business, means you are not fit for this entrepreneurial journey. So, even if you come down, what should be your backup plan? That you should know. Otherwise, you should understand it. If you can do that, if you can be at that time, at the downfall also, if you can remain strong, then come into this entrepreneurial journey. So this mindset is very important. Next is most of the women started with entrepreneur because they want to show off that both man and women are equal. See, nobody is here to judge you. If you really want to become an entrepreneur, woman entrepreneur, come forward. Do it. Study from men. I will say, how a successful entrepreneur is running, you should study from it. And don't think that everybody sitting around you are there to show that you are not worth enough. It's not like that. So we should think, we should understand what we need to do and go for that. Last point, I would say that most of the ladies, when they run an entrepreneur, with one enterprise, I have seen like they want that credit, whatever goods happen in their company, whatever nice things happen in their company, the credit should come to them. It's not like that. If you are planning to be an entrepreneur, you should not get a single credit, whatever good happens in your company, and whatever bad things happen in your company, take the complete responsibility. If you have that mindset, go for it. Otherwise, please don't get into entrepreneurship. So, as I said, the family support is one of the major things that woman entrepreneur requires. So you should, when I go for training in colleges, majority of female girls tell me that family is not letting them to go for a job. So then how we can handle the situation? See, you should talk to them. I will say a lady should talk your dreams to your family, to your kids. My son is in 7th standard and daughter in 3rd standard. I talk to them daily, whatever happens in my office, how I have dealt with it. I talk to them, I align my dreams with them. So if you do that, they will definitely support. My son, they support us, myself and my husband, whatever. He handles the house actually, he handles everybody there. He's only 11 years old because we are able to align our dreams with our family. So always remember, you seek support of the family. And as I said, there are many training sessions that are happening by the government side as well as many private institutions. You educate yourself, you train yourself, and then get into this entrepreneurship. And also the financial supports, many banks and government has also involved it. We are giving it. The government is supporting startups a lot. So you understand about it and then you seek for it. Being an woman entrepreneur, one of the important social responsibility you have is to empower more and more women to come to this field. Okay. So in our company, we are 98% run by female staff. This female staff we recruit locally from the locality, we train them and make them fit for this hospitality industry. It sounds easy, but it's not. We need to change her completely, starting from an attitude onwards. So you take this your responsibility. Being a woman entrepreneur, you should have this basic social responsibility of empowering more and more women into this field. People are doubting how far you can go. Go so far that you can't hear them anymore. It really means. Don't you can't do entrepreneurship by convincing everybody in your society. So you just think who you want with you. You make sure that they are with you, then you go forward.